Alright, we're live on YouTube. So today, I already said, we're gonna try and launch my dang website. The last web dev stream we did, we tried to launch the Hono backend on the website, and we did that. And I think the next part is to launch the actual React app on the website. So hopefully we can do that today, man. And then I still got to fix the database a little bit and synchronize it with the most up-to-date data. But once we launch it, we can worry about all that other junk, whatever. Steven Sagiball, how are you doing? I downloaded an emulator and was playing Kingdom Hearts 1 all day today. Dang, real Raymond Jones. You can't be playing video games like that, man. Unless you're feeling alright. Maybe you're comfy out there. Thought you're on the grind, man. But I guess it's holidays time, so who cares? It's time to chill, man. Alright. Am I ready? Are we ready? Shiznits from YouTube. What's happening, man? How are you doing? I'm gonna try and pay attention to my YouTube chat because I always forget to check. Alright, you guys ready? I'm trying out a new setting on YouTube. I'm trying ultra low latency streaming. Before it was just low latency, so maybe it feels more real time now. I know before it used to be like 5-10 second delay before it was on YouTube, which made it feel less real time, you know. Anyways, I also applied for my YouTube monetization because I wasn't sure if I was gonna monetize YouTube, but I did some research and it says like they're gonna show ads on your videos anyways, and when you monetize it, you're just entitled to a cut. So everyone was like, there's no reason not to monetize it, because I was thinking it's like Twitch, where if you monetize it, then now ads are gonna show on your stream, where before you monetize it, you don't get any ads. But on YouTube, they give you ads regardless, I think. It's not like Twitch, yeah. Feels like 4D now, what you talking about? All the different angles. Anyways, it's time to go to the normal thing. Alright, so I forget where we were exactly. Oh man, who knows what I was doing. I don't remember, man. Vertazoid in the house. How are you doing? How do I check? Is my thing running? Oh, my thing is already running. So my backend is running on my server. I think I probably disabled it publicly, so it's just running on internal local host and it's not exposed. So all I have to really do is try and do the same thing for the front end, and then we'll see how that goes, man. Maybe there are some other gotchas for hosting a React app remix. So let's see what we do. I think I already got, I think it's this folder here. Remix 2, yeah. I think I already did the Docker file. So let me try and build the image, and I think we got to use a different port because this one might be running on the same port. Hamdi 1010, how are you doing? Alright, let's try and get situated here. Which port should we use? What port does it use normally? Let's see. And then, all right, so once we get this Docker thing running, then we got to figure out how to switch over my domain name and do the Nginx configurations to point to wherever this is running, you know, whichever port. I don't know how to do that, so we're going to have to research that. All right, 5173. Should I use that port in here? 5173. All right, you guys ready? Where you deploying the Docker container to? I have a dedicated server. So, no, not AWS, just some random server company at a data center. All right, what are the commands I need to run this thing? I should have a cheat sheet with all the Docker commands, man. It's like Docker build something. But I don't remember the image name here. How do I see that? Man, I don't remember any Docker stuff. Maybe I have to start. I really should have been taking notes the last time, man. Messed up. So maybe I have to pull up ChatGPT. Maybe they have the instructions that I was following before. You have the YouTube VOD for a reference? Man, that's too much looking. Maybe offline I could look at it, but yeah, maybe I'll go through it offline and take some notes there or something. CPP beginner, how you doing? Man, where's my chat history? How do I containerize my React Remix app with Docker? All right, step by steps again. But all right, so you said Docker image ls. Is it this Midnight Remix? So it's just Docker build. Is it just that? Let me just see. Build and then the dot. Right? No. Did I put that in right, man? Build T. Maybe it doesn't know. Am I in the right directory? Here's my Docker file. Doesn't tell me where it went wrong, man. Build T. Did I put T there? Docker build T. Built. Man, I spelled it wrong. Jesus Christ. All right, man. I forget all the commands. Maybe I should put it in my README or something. Useful commands for Docker. I guess I'll all right, man. So I just built the image. Now what do we do? I guess we can test it out. What's the command? But I have different ports. My port numbers here are... Uh-oh. Did I change the wrong ports? 5173. I changed the wrong file. So does that mean I have to rebuild my Docker thing? Maybe. Let me just rebuild it just in case. And should I be using Docker Compose instead of Docker? Just Docker, right? I don't know yet. I think we're using Docker Compose here because we needed to do this mount thing. But I don't know. I gotta figure out the Docker Compose thing. Maybe I should have asked ChatGPT to do Docker Compose instead. Oh look, it did a Docker Compose. I don't have any. Maybe I just need a basic thing, right? So this is just to check if it works. All right, let me try that. So Docker run p, and I give it some ports. What are the ports? And then the name, it's called, let's see if that works. Hey, why are you talking about localhost 3000, man? I didn't tell them. Did I tell them 3000? Anyways. So this one is just a default for prod. That one might be in dev. I see, I see. So how can I change that? Because I don't want the other thing is using the same port, you know? Is it somewhere? I don't know what I'm looking at, man. Maybe I should just Google it, huh? All right, let me Google it. How to get Remix app to use different ports. Port environment variable. Changing the port on production. Okay, so it listens 3000 on default, but if we want to change it, port equal So how do we do that, man? Can we just set environment variable in the Docker thing? I need to learn about Docker a little bit more. So if I don't even know how to set environment variables in Windows through command line. Can I just say port equal something? Set port. Icy black deep. What's happening? So you're saying if I should run this, let me see what the command is. npm start, npm run start. Then it should run on env port somewhere. Does it matter where? Should I just put it? Anyways, let's see. So I have to rebuild the thing. Lock 94. What's happening? Do you use Vite? I don't know if I do, man. I have no idea anything about front end stuff. I just did whatever Remix told me to do. I guess Remix uses it. Look at that. You're like the what of software dev? What do you mean, man? Alright, so you're saying no. Oh, look at that. Should be used instead of. So port equal. I should use that. Pothead Films, Cheech and Chong. Am I? Are you calling me a pothead, man? All right, let me rebuild this thing now. Maybe it's good with this. Thank you very much, Versazoid. What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving, man? Y'all have big plans? Are you gonna travel for Thanksgiving? Have you already traveled? Are you staying at home? Docker. Wait, how do I check what to see what's running? Docker image ls. I was just thinking, oh wait, visiting family. Do you have to travel far, Q, or is your family in town? So what happens when you have that long hair and Caribbean accent? Man, what Tommy Chong is that from Canada? Blaise Pascal. That's what's going on every day here. Man. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to run that thing. Right? npm start. So look, it's still running the dang 3030 or port 30,000 instead of. I set the port there. Do you think I should run this like down here right before I run the start? Should try that. Did you ever watch cricket? No, man. I used to play it though when I was like 10 years old. 10, 11 maybe. But I've never really watched it. Did you say he's not from Canada? Man, I said he's from Canada, not from the Caribbean. I don't think it matters. Wait, how do I bring down... Oh look, bind for that is already allocated. Alright, how do I bring these things down, man? What's the command? How to stop a Docker image? To just... Docker stop. I have to copy this ID. Should I stop? I mean, I can just hit stop, right? Maybe I should do that, but I should learn the commands too. Wait, I don't think it matters. Oh, where I put this. So you're saying I should add it here, like port equals something. Does your tab also complete? Maybe. Well, I don't know, man. I haven't set my thing up too good, my terminal. Oh, so you're saying put the port inside this. But what's the command? Slash dot dot dash dash port. Remix start. Either that. Let's try this one first. Run start, and then I'll just hit them with the ports in the Docker file. Oh, lordy, I just want this thing to launch, but we still got like a bunch of garbage data. But I think if it's launched, I'll be more motivated to fix the data in there in the database. All right, here we go. Let's, oh shit, I just rebuilt it for no reason. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, so this is working. All right. I don't have the backend running. Should I just run the backend real quick? And then, uh-oh. Connection refused. Uh-oh. What does that mean, man? It's a little bit more complicated than I'm thinking. Oh shit. Yes, it is. Oh, because this is going to the container, like the local IP in the container, but we need it to like, it's not running on my container. So how can I make them talk to each other? Yes, I see. I see what's happening. Dang. Use Docker Compose. Time to start understanding Docker networking. Oh lordy, man. I'm not ready for all of this. I'm just trying to launch my app. But I see the problem. Docker Compose. Alright, so how can we get Docker Compose to do this? I already have the other thing in the Docker Compose thing, right? But now we need it. Should I ask ChatGPT? Okay, make me a Docker Compose file to set up 2 containers. One has a Node backend API and the other has a Remix front end. Wait, the front end container needs to be able to talk to the backend API. You have already just added a new service. Hold on. Oh, services. I see what you're saying. So you're saying I can just edit this and we have one service there, and then I make another service. I can call this anything. I can call it like remix. Is it underscores or what? Front end. And this one goes to that, and we want those ports. Oh, wait. Let me think here. Wait, change the URL to host.docker.internal. Hold on. Zerk BTW, what's happening, man? Let me think. So you're saying, all right. This actually didn't run my API from Docker, so maybe I should run it from Docker. Easier to stick with Docker Compose, you think. Alright, so we add a new service and we hit the thing. So do I leave these ports like this, or like how do they, let me look at what they have in here. I just create this network. I just put them under the same network like that. Let's try it out, man. Let's see what's up. Is that how they have it? give it my own name. Put service name backend. Hold on. So like, all right, let me rename this. Should I rename this app? I don't want to mess with it too much. I'll just leave it app for now. So you're saying put app like that, or what? Or just leave it like this. AKSR41, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the party. Oh, snap. Hold on. In my code, I can't just hit them like that? Okay, cool. Hold on. Container name. So you're saying I use container name. Okay. I see what you're saying. Alright, let me try to change the code now. So I think before it was talking to like localhost or something. They're saying I gotta change all of these. Man, I don't remember. This is not great, but we'll we'll deal with it for now, man. I guess all these should probably be somewhere similar. Instead of, I hope it's server side. Yeah. Shit. Is it server side? No, this one. Oh no, some of them are not. Like, oh, so I do have to expose my back end to the internet. Hold on. We got problems here because it's like we have a mixture of. How does this work, man? This is coming from the front end, so this will never hit the right thing. This is a problem, right? You should not have to expose your backend service to the internet. Yes. So we have to fix this part before it's gonna work then. Let me see which other ones here. I think the loaders are on the back end, so all the loaders should work. But when I try to add a champ or add a supporter, I don't think these are gonna work. These posts, because it's gonna try and hit this URL, but it's not gonna work. Save it here. What's happening? Why not using WSL? Man, I tried to use WSL, but it was giving me some weird problems, so I'm just using regular Windows. I dual boot, but use Linux most of the time. I have Linux, but I hardly use it, man. I just stick to Windows these days. That URL should point to an environment variable with the Docker URL to the backend container, shouldn't it? Yeah, probably, but this is not best practices right now. This is really bad practice. We're just trying to get like something out the door though. I think I'm going to refactor all this junk in the future to be more, you know, production ready code and all that stuff. Alright, so what should we do, man? Feels like I thought we're real close, but now it's not so close anymore. Q, thank you very much for that gifted sub. Man, I'm never gonna launch this website. Alright, Q Ultimus. Let me add. Is this Q? All right, thank you very much, Q. I've been giving you bits these last few times, but I think they should have been stars, man. Haven't tuned into your stream in a while. What is there to do now, man? There's a lot to do, apparently. Trying to launch it, but because I set it up so terribly, there's a lot of problems with, like, networking and stuff. So we got to try and fix all of these problems. I don't know how far we'll get into it today. All right, what's first, man? Should we make a little checklist of things to do? That specific one is a very easy one. Wait, what did I say? Which? Before attempting to figure out the complicated Docker networking, what is the purpose of the two services? One of them is my React Remix app, and the other one is the backend that has all my logic that's talking to like SQLite database. But we've fixed up the SQLite backend thing in this Docker Compose. We did that last time we did a web dev stream, and I think this is all working properly. But now we have to do the front end. But now we discovered some problems with the front end. The way it was coded, it's not going to work unless we expose the back end to the internet, which I don't think we need to do. So I'm going to have to probably just fix the code in the front end first. And we need to fix the part where we're posting data. So right now we're using this window.fetch when maybe we should be using some type of Docker or remix thing. Let me see. Remix post request. It's not a loader, but how do you do a post request? Think you'll need to configure an Nginx in prod regardless. Yeah, I already got Nginx actually running on my server. Or midnightsimon.com/API goes through the backend container, and midnightsimon.com goes through the remix container. Oh, but I was thinking I'm trying to not make the API be exposed to the internet at all. And I'm wondering if there's a way to have like a React remix post request handler on the back end and then just send it over to the other API. But I don't know if that's not, I don't know what I'm doing basically. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying use fetcher. Wait, impossible? Because your endpoints must be accessible by the browser. Wait, but do you guys know how Remix works though? Before you say it's impossible? Data rights. Oh look, cool pants. This is the site I'm on right now. I think he just linked the same thing. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, I think, where I'm trying to avoid exposing the back end. It's an action that can act as a middleman. Yes, cool pants. This is what I'm looking for sure. How come we're using React over Vanilla JS? I thought everybody used React these days, man. Isn't that like the standard? All right, so we gotta set this stuff up. I should probably read this a little bit more. Where do we begin? Yes. Form, use submit, use fetcher. Only covers form. We suggest you read the docs for the other two after this guide to get a sense of how to use them. I mean, don't I have a form already? See, your Remix node server will talk to the backend node server internally. Yes, Vertizoid. That's what. So Remix is handling the request. Yes, that's what's happening. I think. I don't really. I didn't know that about Remix, but apparently that's why people use it. If I knew what I was actually doing, we wouldn't even need a dang backend, you know. But I didn't know that. I already built out the backend before. So now I'm just kind of like proxying from Remix to my other backend. It's a weird design, man, but we're stuck with it for now until I figure out how to fix it. Yeah, Remix has a backend. It is a weird, man, but this is kind of like a learning process. We will iterate, we'll get better as we go. We need to split to scale out. Wait, we are Google? Hold on. Let me try and figure this stuff out. This is very important, right? So are they talking... This is just the regular stuff that we already know, right? Yeah, we did this. But okay, this is what we need. We need a dang action. Post it to the server. This is a normal navigation as if the user clicked a link. The difference is twofold. The user provided the data for the server and the browser sent a request as a post instead of a get. The data is made available to the server's request handlers so you can create the record. After that, you return a response. In this case, you'd probably redirect to the newly created project. A Remix action would look something like this. Oh yeah. So if Remix is handling the request, then the URL should point to the Remix application. Yeah. I guess I have to get my environment variables to have this go to the right place. But we'll sort that out after. So we need this in two places. We need it to add a type racer champ and we need it to add a supporter. So let's try and let's try and see what's up. What is this create project thing? Is that like a... Maybe I should read a little bit more. Projects new and then post its projects and then it goes to the projects. Okay. Build in the form. Where's this create project coming from, man? Is this like something you import from Remix? No. Should we read about these things? Use submit. or use fetcher. I'm just trying to see what the difference is here. So like I can probably just translate my thing to use fetcher here. We have create projects here. You call your backend app using fetch or any HTTP client. Hold on. You're importing it. It's just for example. Yes, I struggle with these things, man. All right. So what do y'all say? They say use submit should work. I'm not totally convinced that the confusion isn't based on the example not using a second backend. What? That sentence is hard to read, man. I'm not totally convinced that the confusion isn't based on the examples not. I don't know. What does your form look like now? It's just where's my form? This is it. It's just a bunch of boxes and a submit button. Time to rewrite everything. Wrote code in English? What do you mean? All right, we got to figure this out. I think use fetcher looks like we can just use it, right? This looks like the most straightforward thing, where instead of using this fetch thing, we just use this thing, right? Generates a unique fetcher scope set component. Okay, so I have to fetcher.form. So instead of a regular form, I use a fetcher.form. Let me try some of these things, man. Is that all they want me to do? Change that stuff? And then what? Fetcher.submit form data options. Let me see here. You don't need the handle submit though? Hold on. What was that? Are you sure I don't need it? Because I guess these are all the different ways you can submit. How do I get this? Oh, form data. So this is what I want my body to be. How do I... Alright, so when we submit some data, how does it look? Type password. Is it... I'm gonna try this. That is already in the form data. So I just hit this. No, this is a get request. I had to hit this one. Do you need to refactor, or are you just trying to get it accessible from the internet? Well, I don't want to expose the backend to the internet. I'd like that to just be exposed to the remix backend, you know? Anyways, who knows what I'm doing? Can I access this thing from inside this handle submit function? So... New form data, that should get the data, right? And then I hit them with like fetcher.submit. Let me just try, man. What's the worst thing that could happen? Well, maybe I don't even need this part. Do we have to await this thing, or does this return anything? No, it doesn't return anything. How do you like remix? I guess I'm still learning it, man. I don't really know what's going on. I'm just trying to get by here. Anyways, let me get out of here and just do... Let me just try and get everything working again. Wait, how does it know? Alright, with the fetcher, it doesn't even have a URL, man. What the, how do I specify where it's going? I guess the URL is just in remix. So I don't know what is happening. I don't think he needs to refactor anything. Bind the remix backend to a port on localhost. Use DNS provider to get a domain. Wait, Resursi. I don't know about all that stuff, because I do need to refactor since I'm like posting from the front end and I'm not using the middleware stuff. So I'm trying to refactor my front end so to use the middleware instead of like trying to make a request straight to my API from the client. I need it to go to the back end remix functions, and then those get like proxied to my backend that's running. But I don't really know what I'm doing, man. Wait, yeah, so this fetcher, how the hell? does it get? How can I specify? Maybe fetcher is not what I'm trying to use. Because I can't even change the logic. How do you do that? Anyways. All right, use submit. Again, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Just use native forms. All right. How do we do that? Where are we at? Where are we at? The problem is I don't really understand Remix too great. That's the biggest problem for me right now. So I just use these forms, but then how do I get it to go to a URL? Like, I want to code the logic in the middleware. You know what I'm saying? My initial suggestion was doing a call for your backend inside the action, which is only server-side code, I guess. Versus, yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do, right? So I have this fetcher form, and then where do I code up that backend action? Oh, is this it? Like, I have to make some type of, look at the HTML form post section. Just get some guy on Fiverr to do it. Yeah, maybe. Yes, this is what I need to figure out how to do, right? I guess this is like a server-side action. Oh, I see what they're saying. And then this action is called projects. And it goes there, and then it gets hit. I see it. Kind of makes sense now, man. All right, Jesus Christ. What a struggle this is. Banana Man CF, what's happening? All right. Here we go. Oh, people on YouTube telling me to give up. Daniel Merja, what's happening? Thanks for telling me I suck. Anyways, let me do this. So I'm gonna copy this here, put it like there, but maybe we can Okay, maybe I have to change. Maybe this has to be somewhere else. Let me try this. So I have to make this function. I see. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense, I think. And then I can move this function. Maybe. If you're prioritizing using Remix properly, then getting it up and running. Your backend doesn't get exposed since it's behind your Nginx proxy. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be good to just get Remix running the way it should be. And you can always adjust things later on. All right. So then here, how do you make a regular ass request, you know? Just fetch, maybe. Maybe like that. Kind of send the body like that. Hold on. So I'm trying to redirect. I want it to redirect to, I guess, just like supporters, if that's a thing. No. Maybe just the home page. All right, hold on. So we don't need on submit. Hit them with the action like that. And then this comes in here. Let me just delete this stuff maybe. And then we should get here. Anyways, Hellhound 0000, what's happening? Just needs to be lowercase form. What do you mean? Don't use this fetcher.form junk? Oh, I see what you're saying about just old school form. Like, we don't need any of that fancy stuff because we created this route, and this route is basically a backend API. And we define it here, and we're trying to like have our logic here, and then this is gonna reach out. This is on the back end, so maybe for now I can just hard code this to the thing. No fetcher, just form. Are you sure? is. Let me see. So that's the backend. It's the front end. Oh man. I need to set my environment variables up maybe. Wait, these should work, right? How come this one is not working? Everything's broken, man. Should I just give up? Alright, I don't know what I broke here. But oh, probably this stuff. Let me change these back. I guess the next thing we should do is have the URLs be environment dependent. Why don't you make it open source so we can help you develop it? Man, you guys are helping me develop it. I wish it would give me like which line or something it was broken on. SQL line error, no such table supporters. All right, now we got new problems. So it's actually talking to my backend, but I messed up everything. Source. Oh, the path is different now. Man. How did this work? Let me see something. I'm so confused about everything, man. Prod data, app/data. Maybe I just didn't change. Oh, well. Data, so there should be prod data maybe. Confused about everything? Yeah, we're doing web dev. This is nice procrastination from my projects. Sorry, I'm distracting you here. Oh lordy. I've made so many changes, I don't remember what's going on. So this must be because this is trying to read here, but there's data. Oh, maybe because it's empty. This database is just empty. Let me copy it. Let me delete this and I'll put in a different database. Should I rename it maybe? Instead of deleting it. Alright, let me try it again. Alright, finally, man. We're back in business. Jesus. Things happen because you put a path that only works for the compiled file. Did I? Well, the path is wrong in the compile file because this is probably wrong when I built it. I never built this. But I think this is okay for now. Anyways, this is good enough to test things out. What were we testing? We're trying to test the add supporter thing, right? Testing or everything is broken. Wait, what are the comments? Oh, this is my password. All right, don't look at my password, man. Hold on. Let me copy this in. Even though it doesn't matter. That's my password. Alright, not found. Oh, I didn't change that dang thing from projects? What the hell? Hold on. So... Jesus Christ. This thing right here, it should be in supporters. Alright, let's try this again, man. I don't even know if I have to reload everything, but I just did it to make sure, just in case. Alright, here we go. Is that my password? Man, it still says projects, but I swear I just changed it to supporters. And what is up with this? Alright, let me try it one more time. Action supporters. Where the hell does it get projects from? Maybe in here? No, nowhere. Where the hell is this looking for projects, man? Oh, because I'm looking for projects there. Anyways, this is a real struggle. This is what real life looks like, man. In case anyone is wondering. I don't know where this bad URL is coming from. Let me see. I mean, it could only come from here. Yeah. Alright, so let's try it again. Everything is broken. 100. Oh, what's my password, man? This is a good video to know everything you shouldn't do. I'm doing like all the bad things, man. Alright, password is in. Oh, did it work? Something worked. Something works, but anyways, you guys are gonna see my password, but I don't care right now. Supporters. The body is empty. Let me change this thing. So that's a get. All right, where are we at? Something happened, but I don't know what happened. Let's try it again. Oh, those are the streamers. So it never check the network tab. That's a good idea, maybe. Oh, that's not even my password, man. Alright, I don't care if y'all see my password, because I'm changing it anyways. Alright, what the hell is this %? Symbol? Like, so it hit the post, localhost supporters post not found. Supporters. So maybe, alright. So that means this thing ain't working, whatever this does. It is found? What do you mean it is found? Oh, it says found. Yeah, my bad.
Long time no see.
Oh, Diego, what's happening, man? Long time no see for real. How are you doing? Thank you very much for that sub. Let me add you to the old website, man. Oh, look at that. You're up here. Man, this is such a painful process. Wait, what did I do? How do you search? I swear I just had a... Jesus. My mind ain't working today. I can't even remember commands how to search in Nano. Alright, thank you so much. Control W, yeah, I was doing Control R like I was in Terminal. It's at the bottom of the screen. I saw that. Alright, dang, where were we? Where were we? So it is found, but let's see. So it is found. But nobody's... I'm not talking to it though. Is it... Wait. Alright, I'm blind. I'm blind. Body. Body. Oh, right here, right here. Unauthorized. What do I mean unauthorized, man? So did all right. I don't think it's. Let me check. Is it hitting the back end? So here's my post. Let me console.log. Incoming posts. All right. Hopefully I can see that, man. I think you're not sending JSON body to the backend API. But here's the body in the thing. Maybe there's something else. Add supporters. Anyways, let's see. Don't defense. We have big problems, man. We're trying to deploy, but every time we think we're close, a bunch of problems come out. I'm not sure you can do it like that with a form request object. Well, I just want to see the backend like say something that it received the request. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even care if the payload is good or bad. I just want to see the request going through. All right. JFed. What's happening? All right. What's my password again? The request was unauthorized. What does that mean, though? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Does that mean that I gave it the wrong password? Did I cut my hair? No way I didn't cut my hair, man. Please use breakpoints. Breakpoints. Yeah, right. You mean people don't people don't do console logs like this? I thought this was standard operating procedure, man. Hey, what the hell is all that Discord noise? Anyways, hold on. So, hold on, be right back. What the hell is that noise? Alright, hold up. Where are we? Do you have the old code? Yeah, I do have the old code. So the body is empty. Look at that. Maybe I should just like the whole request. You can't pass form data as you're doing. Alright, well, at least now we know the request is actually going through. Now it's just a problem with all of this stuff. So let's try and look how that stuff looks. It's like this, the body. So it's the form data. You're asking me for my old code. I got that old code, man. I got a Control Z. It's right here. So maybe I just want this body and the headers. Well, the header's already there. Do a test JSON stringify password body password. Hold on. Think I can do that? Is this a good test? Man, I was hoping I'd get closer tonight, but every day it feels we get further and further away from launching. Alright, this might be it though, man. We might be making progress right now. So, alright, what's my password? Man, nobody wants Laravel. Either way, I think I'd run into problems because it's like my first time doing this stuff. I don't think it matters what language we choose. Oh, Icy Black Deep. Thank you for pasting my password here. All right. What are we looking for now? Can't read properties of undefined. Okay. Okay. What is undefined? Let's take a look. This thing is undefined? How the hell is this undefined, man? Alright, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Although, thank you very much. Or what's happening? How are you doing? Alright. What can we do now? What can we do? Maybe let's go back to this function and should we try this? All right, here we go. This is how I this is how I use a debugger. Colink 02 dev. I'm using React Remix and Yeah, those are the main things. And I don't know how to do anything, by the way, so it's gonna be a real struggle fest up in here. All right. All right, where's my password at? Unauthorized. Is it because I'm given the wrong password, man? Look at that. Something is right. Okay, something worked. That's for sure. Yeah? Because look, everything is in there. But then maybe now it's because I pasted like an extra space or something in the password. This is peak development right here, man. All right, let's try it one more time. Everything is broken. Password. Oh, Jesus. Did it work? Oh, look at that. Finally. It worked. All right, we're in business. That only took like 2 hours to figure out. We're making good progress. Jesus Christ, man. Anyways, let me delete that dang thing from the database now. This one, right? Delete row. Anyways, now that we've fixed that, we gotta fix the other one, the type racer one, and then we can continue with trying to deploy this dang thing. Jesus Christ, man. Where are we? So we need, yeah, here we are. Oh, well, this thing already has a loader. Maybe I gotta make a new, maybe I can put it right here. Wait, how did this one work? I'm gonna delete these things. I don't need this anymore. So should I just copy this over to, this would be like type racer slash add champ. Can I do that? Alright, so next, after we get the type racer champ thing to work, the next thing we gotta work on is fixing our URLs so that they are aware of which environment we're running in. so it can like use the production URLs, or maybe in this case it should just always be localhost, man, right? Because no, I guess it should talk to that other app in the Docker compose thing. So yeah, we do have to set that stuff up. Oh, I'm tired, man. That was a lot of work. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's try and get this thing, the add type racer champ thing, to work now. So where was it going before? It was going to this V1 type racer champ. And we'll take this body, put it in like that. I don't know what to call it. We don't need this on submit anymore, right? But we do need something there. And it needs to be called action. Right here. Oh, Vertozoid! Thank you so much for that gifted sub. Alright, so we got a few things to do. I gotta get the data in the database up to date. We gotta do the environment variable things. And we gotta launch. We still gotta launch. Alright, Vertozoid, thank you so much, man. Alright, next. What's next? Type racers. Checking to see if the type racers work. So hopefully we don't need that handle submit button anymore, and everything can be done in this loader, in this action thing. Alright, let's see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. How do we do that? Here's my website, and we go to type racer, add champ. Everything is, man, what just happened? Everything is broken. 2,000 WPMs. All right, 500 WPMs. And let me get my password. Where's the password at? Did it work? I guess we can just go to Type Racer Champs to find out. Everything is broken. That worked. Look at that right there. But the date is all messed up. But at least it's working, man. So that's exciting in some ways. Should I try and fix that date? You think it's a problem? It looks like it is a problem. I wonder if it's because we gotta divide by 1,000. Should I do it on the back end here? Or maybe, yeah. I'm gonna just do it like that. Let's see if that helps. Alright, let me delete that entry in the database. Type racers. Ooh. I guess these two I can just delete. What am I doing for the holidays? AKSR, you're looking at what I'm doing for the holidays right now. This is it, man. I'm trying to launch this dang website. Alright, I think that's working. Or should I test it? Should I test it? We can try and test it. Zombie Chow, welcome to the party, man. Yeah, hanging out with y'all. Web dev. Champion. Everything is broken. WPM's 501. Password. Man, it's still not coming up. Oh, this isn't sorted correctly. We gotta sort that. LeetCode Guardian prep? No, man. I mean, maybe, but not today. I guess I'll be taking the contest this weekend. But today, I took away the LeetCode stream to do a web dev stream. Just because I'm falling behind on the web dev. Alright, so I think we've refactored everything to be more remix friendly. We're using like remix how we're supposed to be using it. It's basically Friday. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the big reason. It's like, it's not a regular work day. And I think LeetCode is my regular job. But it's a weekend. So I'm going to be doing what I want to do instead. Alright, next up. We got to do the environment variable thing. It's not weekend. Maybe for you people in Canada, man. But out here in the USA, it is the weekend right now. What are we doing? Environment variables. Yes. How do we do that? Ask ChatGPT. Based on the my boss just decided to give me a high priority task today and wants it done this Friday. Releases Monday. Dang. Do you think he can do it, Bobby Blue? And weekend after looking at the LA traffic this weekend. Smart Coder, are you going to LA for Thanksgiving or something? 4-day weekend plus company paid trip to AWS reInvent next week. Then short month of December. Pretty dang good end of the year. Man, my end of the year is kind of busy. I got a summit to go to next week in the Bay Area. So I'll be out there from like Monday to Friday. And then I got a whole lot of work. Usually we don't have much work to do in December because it's like code freeze and all that stuff. But this year, there's a lot of work to do, unfortunately. Do you live in the Bay? No, I live in New York, but I'm going to the Bay. I used to live in the Bay, but I'm going there next week for a summit at work. No person in their right mind will go to LA. Why not, Smart Coder? Am I going to take the contest this weekend? I plan to. Anyways. Oh, API URL. This is what they're telling me to do. Feel it. Everybody's slacking at my job. You can feel it, man. I think, yeah, for sure. Is it Google Summit? Yeah, it's my org is doing it. But I'm not allowed to call it a summit. It's just an event that we're all going to at the same time. Advent of code this year. Bitwise up. Yes. Yes. I should probably advertise my advent of code now. Let me see. Yes. Here's my advent of code leaderboard. Let me give it to YouTube. I'm gonna do it in Go? No way, man. I mean, I think C++ is a mistake for advent of code, but I should probably try it in React, in TypeScript or JavaScript. But nah, I don't know JavaScript. Anyways, do it Holy C? Nah, I don't know Holy C, man. Nobody knows that junk. So we use these environment variables. And then we have React API URL as an environment variable too. Is that how we should do it, you think? So this is how we can get the environment variables by, I'm gonna just do it like this. I'm debating between Go or Elixir. Man, I don't use Advent of Code to try and learn things, man. You should be trying to learn before Advent of Code. Advent of Code is about competing, right? That's why they got all the leaderboards. I'm not trying to practice during the competition, right? So we gotta give them the little backticks. And the dollar sign. All right, that's what we want, yeah. All right, let's do this for everything where we hit the API. So that's one right there. One right here. Advent of GPT. Hopefully not, man. I hope the Advent of Code people have figured out some way to counter LLMs. We don't need that. Alright, we need it here too. We don't need this function. Man, do I have to put this in every file? Is there a nicer way to do that? Which other file do we need that junk in? Not there. Need one in here. Need one here. Is that it? I think that's it for now, man. Luke Yeager. See you later, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time. Question: among all your friends that do code, which coding language is the most common? Stanley Fresh. I'd say the most common is C++, man. All my friends do C++. All my homies are in C++. That's mainly because my only friends are my coworkers and you guys, and most of y'all do C++, I think. Well, if you add in my coworkers, because all of them do C++. Alright, type racer time, man. Let's take a little small break from the web dev. Let's do a type racer and maybe make some bets. What are y'all saying? It's only 11. So I only got 1 more hour left of web deving, but I think we're even closer than we were yesterday. All right, what is the bet? The bet is me versus don't defense. Wait, Q, are you here? Well, alright. I was gonna say Q versus don't defense, but I don't trust that bet. So it's gonna be me versus don't defense. Who's gonna win? Place your bets only on Twitch. 2 minutes to decide. And here it is. Don't defense, midnight. Don't defense is faster than me. So it's more likely that he will win, but every now and then I win, you know. Jack from YouTube, what am I trying to build? I'm building my website, my personal website. But right now we're type racing. After we type race, we'll get back into the web dev. Hold on, man. I gotta log into Discord real quick. Alright, I'm ready. Type racer time. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Oh, it's double-digit racers in here today. Alright, here we go, here we go. Dealing with a bunch of super glue right now, so I have gloves on, and dang, Q is typing with gloves. Jesus. Oh man, Zombie Chow with a 122 and Guest Singapore with a 136, man. You guys need to log in. You guys need to register for Type Racer, especially if you're fast like Singapore. Wonder who that guest is. Yeah, save it here. I know there's somebody from Singapore out there. Forgot to bet on you. Wait, you can't do that, man. Oh, you did bet. You bet 10 bucks. It's not enough. Yeah. Well, you might. We'll see how it goes. But if that was the real race, you'd have lost. Q with the 110. Alright, here we go. This is the championship round. That was just the warm-up, man. If you did bad in that warm-up, don't you worry. You got a chance to redeem yourself coming up right now. So everybody join up. Dang, 16 people up in this racetrack. It's a big race. I gotta get faster than don't defense right here. Let's go. Oh, it's a long race. Jesus Christ. Dang, don't defense with a 98. I'm with the 91. Guest Singapore with a 119. Zombie Chow 111. Q with an 84. Those super glue finger gloves really slowed you down. Smart Coder 80 WPMs. Clistar 70. Stan Left Fresh 67. And that's it, that's all. Easy win. Yeah, everybody's gonna get rich. Everybody gets Clistar's money. Don't defense one. I'm on an old keyboard and it sucks, man. Everybody got excuses today. They had some spicy words in this one. Yeah, half of those words I've never typed in my life. Alright, let's see. Yep, at Foo. Easy money. Q Ultimus, Vertizoid, don't defense. Why saying easy money? Alright, that's it, man. Let's get back to the dang web dev stuff. So, what were we doing? We were... I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, we're using this API URL thing that gets it from the environment variables, and it's the backend API URL that we're going to be using there. Or if it's not set, you just use localhost. So that means we got to set this in our Docker Compose somewhere. I guess in the Remix front end, we got to set those environment variables. I don't know how to do that though. Maybe they told us in our chat GPT thing. Yes, right here. So we only need this for the Remix front end. And I guess it would be like this. And wait, what did I call it? I called it backend API URL. I solved today's LeetCode daily without looking at tags hints. I'm so proud. Dragon poop meow. Congrats. Let me take a peep. Even though this is not a LeetCode stream, let me take a little peek at what the daily problem is. I'm not gonna do it though, even if I think I can do it. Oh, it's a hard problem. Dang. Should I read it? You're given a 0 index. I shouldn't read it, but I'm gonna read it anyways. Grid of size m by n. Each cell has one or two values. Empty cell or obstacle. You can move up, down, left, right. Return the minimum number of obstacles to remove so you can... Oh. I think I can do this. But I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. I think I can do that one. Anyways, wait, let me think about it a little bit more by looking at the constraints. So how many obstacles can there be? Top left. I think I could do it, man. Anyways, back to the web dev. Yeah, let's check if our environment variables are working correctly. So I guess we can just check it in dev where we don't set the backend API URL, and it should just use localhost in that case, right? And then we will try to use it with Docker and see what's happening. So I guess it's using localhost, which is nice. And his eyes were sparkling when he opened LeetCode. Nah, don't say things like that, man. It's not true. Hold on, where the hell is this coming from, man? It's doing this URL with the ampersand. Who's doing that, you know? Like, where the hell is it coming from? Let's get streamers. Streamers. I don't know. Banner. No. Must be coming from this, but I feel I don't ever send a request there, man, right? Look, it did it again. URL matches /ampersand. How do I find where I do that? Or should I be worried about that? I don't know. Anyways. Oh, web dev stuff is hard. Anyways, we're trying to do this Docker Compose thing. How do I make this work now? So we got the backend URL API thing. We got this network thing. Oh, let me just look at what ChatGPT was telling me. What do you think about this book, 99 Bottles of OOP? I don't know. Never heard of that book, so I don't have a good opinion. Docker Compose up or Docker Compose down? Is that it? Alright, let me try. So maybe I gotta build a new Docker image. I'm gonna try this right here. So it's already in use, it says. Maybe it's one of these things right here. Let me stop them. Alright, let's try this again. Is that working? I think that's working, man. All right. So now I suppose we just try and launch this, and then we got to set up Nginx somehow. I'm excited. Yeah, me too. Should I test? Wait, what was it? Yeah, add type racer. Wait, type racer slash champ. Add champ. All right. Docker is working. 500. What's my password? I gotta change my password before I upload it though. How many hours am I streaming today, man? I might end soon. Maybe around less than an hour left before I end stream. Alright. Oh, yo. Hold up. My dang background isn't working. The GIF with the static, that's not loading, man. Why is that? Oh, I know why. It's in my CSS maybe, because it's loading the wrong image path. I'll fix that after. Let's see if this thing worked. Yeah, Docker is working, man. Oh, but look, the date is wrong. That's because it's running the old Docker image. So I gotta update that. I think it's running the old one at least. Anyways, I feel we've made a lot of progress and we are so close to finishing and launching this dang thing. Perhaps I should also take out these console logs. Or do I have, or does it do it by itself when it builds the production version? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just keeps them in there. You become good at it? Versusoid, I don't know about that. How long did it take to build? I think maybe about 20 hours or so. 20 hours of streaming it, which doesn't always translate to a good number because of two reasons. One, chat helps me out a lot, so that speeds things up. And two, I waste a lot of time talking to chat, so that slows things down. So I'm not sure if I would be faster or slower offline. You know, I think I'm faster because if I were to do this offline, it would never get done. I'll be playing video games and hanging out with Blaze Pascal instead. But when I stream, I'm way more focused and I get a lot more things done. So there you go. Alright, I actually feel like stopping now, man. I feel like we're somewhat good. Maybe what I should do is, I think I can do this in the Docker Compose so that it only gets exposed locally. Don't defense. You think I should deploy it right now? Do you think understanding all the blind 75 problems and doing them twice over is enough for Fang? Dev Delight, I think you have a chance if you understand all of those things, and if you can run through the blind 75 like it's nothing, you got a strong chance. Docker Compose up D instead of, wait, is it the same thing? What's D? Another Docker test. What is the password, man? Oh, wait. No, I swear I changed this, man. How come it's not? Wait. Maybe I have to actually build the image or what? Or, man, I swear I changed it, yeah? Look, date now divided by 1,000. Alright, let me try to Docker build, let's try that. These detach unblock your terminal. Alright. So now stop it. Uh-oh. Why is it taking so long to stop? Docker Compose up D. Alright, let's try it again. Software tools from YouTube. Last stream I watched, you kept trying to solve a leak code problem. I was just, what, with questions? It was great. Inundated. How do you say that word, man? You know I don't speak English that well.
Inundated.
Zesh, what's happening? Do I mostly focus on backend? I'm mostly infrastructure. Gully or Gaza? Man, I'm Gaza side. And that is not the Gaza y'all thinking of, man. This is Jamaican Gaza. This is different type of Gaza out here, man. Anyways, what we're doing? I was trying to. Oh yeah, I just rebuilt everything. Yeah, I don't do any front end or any type of this type of work. I shouldn't have Googled that. Wait, what did you Google? There's nothing bad. It's just it's like a dancehall thing, man. It's a music thing. Oh, I was checking to see if the new dates are gonna be inserted correctly. So 500 and password. Went to wash my face. Is the website live? The website is not live, but we're making some progress. Alright, the new dates are working. Alright, so I just had to rebuild the image. So I guess that Docker Compose build thing doesn't actually build new images or something. Work overtime to get it up today? Alright, so let me think. I have to fix something else. Something else is broken. It is... What is broken, you ask? It's, this is broken. This background thing. How can we get this stuff to work? I guess let me see what it's doing here. Oops. Yeah, what the hell is this from, man? Who is requesting that, you know? I don't know. Anyways, it's not even calling the background picture, so I wonder why things are not working. I think that's the background request. So I have it like this in the CSS. Let me see if it works like in dev mode. I think it works in dev mode. Yeah, so the image works, but when we go to production, it doesn't work. And why would that be? React remix image works in dev mode, but not in prod. In dev mode, you don't get the crazy backend call, right? Do I? No, in dev mode we get the crazy backend call, and I have no idea where it's coming from. You probably need to set up some sort of proxy. That URL method is probably not pointing to the correct location of the running application. Man, how can we? This is bugging me so much, man. Like, wherever this is coming from. But anyways. Alright, so how can we get this dang URL to work? In this mode, see, request the background right here, but in production it does not. And is that, let me think, why would that be? It probably has to do with my Docker, because we're only copying, yeah, so we're not copying that public folder. We got to set that up, right? How do you work this? Do I just do that? Let's see. Maybe that's the problem. Uh-oh. Alright, how do I... how the hell do I do this part? Make a Docker file to Alright, let's see. Just copy everything. Should I do that, man? Node modules ignored. So maybe I can just, let me try that. Just dot and dot. I hope it works, man. And I hope it's not copying like a whole bunch of junk that we don't need. Because it looks like it's copying a whole bunch of junk that we don't need. Anyways. So now we can just hit them with the Docker compose up. And then uh-oh. Connection refused. Okay, maybe it didn't like that, man. Hold on. Sarah of the Wind. How are you doing? Am I late to the party? You're about 2 hours, 30 minutes late. Alright, which one is which here? Which app is app? I don't know, like... Do the copy before the run builds. Do a copy dot dot? Or is it like copy app? Oh look, it what the hell does this do, man? It copies everything into app, and then what does this mean? App, you know? How long do I plan to stream for today? Maybe about 30 more minutes. I'm trying to get out of here real soon. Alright, look. It's copying. Okay, okay. So maybe I see. Maybe I see. Can we just copy app? Can we copy public like that? Does it say like it's gonna be app/app? Anyways, let's try to rebuild this image. I don't know what from builder does. Maybe it uses what you have inside the image. Yeah, who knows? Why don't only copy public app/public? Wait. Have you ever tried doing contests on code forces? No, I'm too scared of code forces. Remove from builder. What? Alright, what is the from builder part? No, it doesn't like this at all. That's a ./public. I don't know what's happening, man. But now everything is messed up. Circular dependency. What does that mean, man? Oh man, I messed up everything. Reverse it. I don't have good version control here. You say remove this line. It's Control Z. Yeah, that's what I did, man. But I made some other changes. So let me try and actually understand what the hell is going on. So we need to set this port like... Do we care where we set that port? No, we're using... We don't even need that, man, right? Copy files from the builder stage. Alright, we gotta figure out what that means. I don't know what that means, man. Wait, validated first? What do you mean? Like Docker compose things to see if it's working? No, it's not working. Uh-oh. Man, how do I keep breaking everything? Seriously. What the heck is going on? I think line 12 is wrong. Oh, yeah. No, that was already there, man. Wait. Do I have a version control? No, of course not, man. Of course. I didn't, like, upload my stuff. Where I copy? Yeah, I use ChatGPT, man. But I don't think it has my history, my chat history. So we might be screwed. Let me just Control Z everything. Alright, this is everything. I just Control Z'd all the way to the beginning of time. And we did some things like, I think we did this. Wait, was it like that? I think so. Is that the only thing we need? Well, let's try and get this working first. And then we'll see if we can modify the thing to copy the public folder. I think that's what's actually missing. Oh shit. Man, where's my YouTube chat? I forgot to be reading it. I always forget. Oh, no new messages. All right, let's try this. Docker compose up. Hey, what the hell, man? It's not working. It is not working. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get my app working like it was 10 minutes ago. Do you rebuild the image? Yeah, I did. Maybe restart Docker? Maybe. Oh wait, it was already running. Jesus Christ. Man, I swear, things were just working, right? Well, maybe this command is wrong. Yeah, maybe that should not be caps. I don't know. Oh shit. I gotta rebuild the image first before I do all that. Alright, I hope this works because it's almost time for me to go and I haven't done anything. Jesus Christ, man. You missed the dash. No, the dash is right here. The only thing I changed was a Docker file, you know? What else? Wait, index 2. Index 2? What do you mean? What do you mean index 2? Like 0, 1, 2. Isn't that how it should be? Or you're saying it should be like... Oh yeah. Yes, that's probably the problem, man. Good eye. I would have not caught that, man. Holy shit, did that build? I have a feeling I should probably do another web dev either tomorrow or Friday. And I really need to launch this dang website, you know? It's taking so long. Jesus Christ, still not working. How did I break things so badly? Docker logs. Alright, let's see. I mean, that looks like the wrong port. Yeah, it says 3000 though. Why? Oh man, look, this is wrong. That's wrong. So a lot of things are still wrong here, man. No, wait, that... Yes. Oh. We don't even use that function, that's why. Wait. Yeah, it's not using the right thing. npm starts port, expose the port. I'm about to give up, man. How do you go from everything working to nothing working without changing anything, really? Oh, I remember one thing I did do. I did do like the maybe it does need this thing too, in addition to this thing. Should we try it again? Or maybe like this thing doesn't work and only the environment variable works. I think we tried that and it didn't work and we came up with the port thing. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Or maybe Docker isn't actually making a new image because nothing changed. Maybe it's like a caching rebuild thing. Should I just like add some new lines or something? Delete some lines, save it, rebuild. Why are you changing the port and not using the default port? Because I already got something running on that default port. Because they're both of the things are trying to use port 3000. In the same, no, in separate containers, but the host port at least, or you know, hold on. Let's try it one more time. But man, it was working a few minutes ago. And I don't understand why it would just stop working. Okay, so maybe now it's like empty response. What does that mean, man? And then this is saying not found. I'm lost. This is backend. Yes, this is the backend port. Oh, so it's going here for the backend. I see, but all right, I'll try that. I'll try that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Something is happening. I don't know what's happening though. Interesting. I had to put that environment variable there. The external and internal ports don't need to match. You make a good point, man. Yeah, you make a great point there, actually. But good thing we just fixed it, though. I'll keep that in mind next time I run into this issue. Alright, so I feel like I wasted all my time just trying to get this to work again. And now I'm out of time. So maybe tomorrow or on Friday or something, I can try and like actually deploy it. I think we are really close now. We got the dang Docker Compose thing having multiple of the apps. We got them talking to each other with the network. We refactored our remix stuff to use server-side actions to receive the data instead of like trying to send the data directly from our browser using a post, like a window.fetch thing. So it feels like we didn't do anything, but I think we saw, oh, one thing we're trying to figure out is how do we get the dang background stuff to work? So maybe before I go, we should try some things out real quick. Jesus Christ. Pretty sure you just need to add one line. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just gotta add one line too, but figuring out what that line is our issue. Just copy. But wouldn't it copy it right here in this thing? Wouldn't it like it's copying everything into this? So I feel like it should be there. But it's not, you know? Or try it after line 26. It's like builder. Can I just do it like that? Without the from builder? Wait. I hear you, Versazoid. Let me try that. After line 26. I don't know what that means, but I'll try it. No background image. Look, it tries to get background, but it's not found. Should be in assets, but there's no assets in there. Oh, because, wait. npm run build. That's gonna build. So maybe Maybe it builds like an asset file somewhere. Hold on. So if I run build here, is it gonna make like an assets thing for me? So it makes it then build client slash assets. But it's not there, is it? It's in client slash. So it's trying to look for it in assets, but it's not in assets. How do we get that in assets? Maybe it shouldn't be there. Or maybe, what if I change the URL in the CSS file to be something like that, like assets? Doesn't feel right, but I could try it. Feels very wrong to do that. Have you tried connected to the container using VS Code plugin to verify where the files are put? I have not, but there's a way to like get into the container without some VS Code plugin. Maybe I'll try that in a bit. Let me try this bootleg thing first. No, wait. This won't work because there is nothing in there. It's already like requesting it in assets, right? Wait, you're right? Who's right? It will not work. I'm not even gonna try it. Like, it's already going to assets, you know, and it didn't even specify that. So I gotta figure out, how do I get that dang thing in the assets? In prod. Reacts, remix, images, public, asset, folder, build. I don't know what this is saying, man. If we hit wait, is it even running right now? It's not running. Wait, attach and yeah, let me attach. What's the command? Docker xit. Wait, maybe that's not. Oh yeah, this is it. So there's this build file, there's this public file. In the public folder, there's my background. And then in the client, it's not in assets, it's just in bg.gif. So why is it going to assets in that file? Should I just push it? Maybe I should put the slash like that. Or maybe it's already in assets and we should just go like that. Or just put slash, you think, and it will work? Yeah, maybe. And then, all right, let me rebuild. How do I exit this thing? Let me rebuild. Put it down and put it back up. And then hopefully this dang thing works and I'm out of here, man. Got a big day tomorrow. I'm not even, or we're not even making a dang turkey tomorrow because turkey gets, first of all, turkey is too much food for 3 of us. Second of all, the dang turkey always gets way too dry and it doesn't even taste good. So we're doing a chicken, Thanksgiving Day chicken. And if the chicken doesn't work out, I'm going to Popeyes. I already went to Popeyes today. Need to brine it? Well, I've only made 1 turkey in my life and it wasn't that great last year. I didn't even make it. My girlfriend made it. Well, we made it. You can get a turkey from Popeyes. Yeah, I tried to get one from Popeyes, but they were sold out, man. I was too slow. Maybe next year. Whew, everything is working now. We just need a dang slash in front of the URL for the image. All right, I think we are deployed. No, don't defense. That's gonna be for the next stream. But the Docker Compose stuff is working. Everything. Yeah, I promise. Next time it's gonna be a part 3 trying to deploy this thing, and it's either going to be tomorrow or Friday. Just quickly deploy before you go. What could go wrong? Nah. Just after midnight before a holiday is the best time to deploy. Yeah, we're not supposed to do that, man. Larry NY in the house. What's happening, Larry? How are you doing? Yeah, Larry, I'm trying to redo my website. I'm doing a bunch of Docker stuff today. Finally got things to work. Where do you host it? I have a dedicated server I'm hosting it on. All right, Type Racer, Smart Coder, thank you very much for the redemption. All right, here we go. I was about to stream some Advent of Code things, but taking a break first. Oh yeah, Advent of Code. I already talked about it. Here is my private leaderboard for anybody who's not on the Advent of Code thing. Let me send it in. Oh, Shiznits from YouTube says gravy. Yeah, I guess turkey with gravy or cranberry sauce. Maybe it doesn't taste so dry, but still, I don't know. I hate Advent of Code. Don't defense, he hate a lot of things, man. What language are you doing Advent of Code in this year? C++. Hold on. Here's the race. Advent of parsing, yeah. Oh, I know what you mean, man. That's why maybe I shouldn't do it in C++. Oh, Jesus. You guys make me want to learn Python. But it's too late. It's too late for that. Alright, this is going to be the final thing we do on this stream is this Type Racer. And then I gotta go. You ready? Alright, first race warm-up, second race championship round. Larry got jokes. Alright. here we go. Oh, save it here. Registers for Type Racer. Thank you very much. Type Racist 55. What a nice name. Bet. Oh shit, I forgot to do the bet. Should we do a bet? I don't know, man. Me versus don't defense? No, save it here. You're too fast. Yeah. That's not a... Lua for the win. How's Lua going, Shiznits? How do you like it? I don't really know much about Lua. Alright, let's do a bet since it's the last thing. I'll only do 1 minute for you to decide on the bet though. And we'll run it back. Me versus don't defense. Dang, I put 2 minutes. Anyways, 2 minutes for the bet. So we can't start the race until 2 minutes. So place those bets after this. Man, I've been playing this game a lot. We who are about to die. If you don't know about this game, you should try it out. It's pretty fun. You're like a gladiator and it's like a roguelite. And you start as a peasant gladiator and you gotta try and make your way to be a gladiator champion where you can retire. And you die a lot. And I haven't beaten the game yet, but I think I'm about to. Anyways, place those bets. Man, ain't nobody even placing bets out here. Smart Coder, thank you for the confidence, but I think you're about to lose your money. Anyways, it's just don't defense, Q Ultimus, and Smart Coder placing bets right now. We got 10 people on the racetrack. Ice Cold Witch put down some money on don't defense. I think don't defense is the favorite here, but there's a chance that I'll win. Haven't decided whether I want to do Advent of Code leaderboard this year. I'm missing the first few days as well. Yeah, man, Larry, you probably already have a leaderboard. I think the leaderboards continue on even into the New Year's. All right, here we go. It's time to race. Championship round. Oh, the global one. I see. Anyways. $113, save it here. $133, Larry NY. $121, and don't defense with the $110. Easy win, man. I didn't even really try. I'm not. What can I say? I was just cruising. I forgot I was even racing, man. Anyways. Where's that sudden death mode, man? Sudden death is too hard. Nobody finishes. Alright, I won that by 3 WPMs. Clistar took all your money, man. Clistar took all Don't Defense's money. I was 120 basically everywhere except segment 5 where I was 60. Man, winning's winning, Don't Defense. What can I say? Anyways, good race, good race. I'm not gonna lie, I had a really good race there. Like, made not too many mistakes and I'm just cruising along. It's tough when you suck at 30% of the test. Or it's tough. Wait. The test? Anyways, it's time for me to go, man. Let me go raid somebody. Who wants a raid? Well, we're not even doing leak code. Should we go hit Sergeant Pepper? Sergeant Pepper is always in here, man. Let's go raid Sergeant Pepper. Alright, tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure which day yet. I'm leaning towards Friday that we're going to do the web dev stuff. Because I feel tomorrow I'm going to be busy eating chicken. Yeah, Friday, deploy time. And I think it will be the final deploy stream. And next week I'm going to be out, so I'm not going to be streaming on Monday or next Wednesday because I'll be in the Bay Area. And Advent of Code starts, so I guess I'll talk to you before Advent of Code starts, so we'll talk about that next time. Let's go raid Sergeant Pepper. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for all the help, everyone. Vertazoid, you especially, and everyone else. Thanks for all the tips on Docker and whatnot. Would have been great if we deployed. Yeah, it would. Don't Defense. Adios, amigo. Vertazoid, have a good night. Shiznits from YouTube. Have a good night, man. And thank you very much for tuning in, Shiznits. I'll see you next time, maybe. Smart Coder, save it here. Adios, amigos. Thank you also for tuning in. Q Ultimus. Good night. I don't know if I said bye, Larry, but bye again if I did. Who else did I miss? Everybody who's lurking out there and everybody who I missed, have a good night. Rfire333, have a good night. Icy Black Deep, see you later, alligator. Ice Cold Witch, see you next time. Probably Friday. Who else is out there, man? Oh, Audi. Have a good night, Audi. Sorry I missed your messages earlier. And everybody from YouTube, have a good night. And everybody who's lurking, see you next time.